Hello, good morning. If you're watching this part of the video, you're watching the replay. So make sure to use hashtag replay so I can thank you so much for watching. If you want to be notified anytime I go live, press down on my face, hit follow, ring the bell, and if another presenter shared this video with you, please make sure you go back and shop with her. For those of you new here, welcome. My name is Katie. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, and I work full-time. I love makeup and skincare. I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best, and I have the tools and the resources to help you get there. And today I am going to create the Be Bold Younique press shadow look. So whenever you go over to the website and you select the February special, which is, in fact, let me tell you about it. It's your choice, any lip gloss. You can customize a quad palette and then either a liquid or a pencil eyeliner. For 20% savings, you can add on a lip liner for up to 24% savings. Anyways, when you go to the website, they give you some palette ideas. And so I did one a couple of weeks ago called Be Classy, and I loved it. It was gorgeous. So today I'm going to be bold. So what I'm going to do is I already put on my Mood Struck Eye Primer. I put it on about 5 minutes before we get started. So that way that really allows those pigments to pop, prevent them from creasing and holding them in place all day long. But I want to let it give it a second to set and really dry before I go in with my eyeshadows. And then before I put on my lip gloss, I am going to take my liquid collagen. You all, I am seeing a huge improvement on how my foundation looks on my face when I use my liquid when I'm taking my liquid collagen daily. I'm so stinking impressed. If you've not ordered this yet, now is the time. Look at that. It's so easy peasy. It's like a peach apricot flower flavor, sustainably sourced, made in France. Love it. Love it. All right. Lucrative lip gloss. I'm going to go into one of my faves. It's called Legendary. I'm going to sweep that on. Kind of get the inner corner there. There we go. I love our glosses. They are not sticky. They are very pigmented. The colors are just beautiful. Let's get into this eye look, okay? So first thing that we want to do is, and you all know, I'd love to take a single pressed shadow all over the lid. And that's what I'm going to do with the color Timid. I just have to figure out where it is. Okay, it's in my palette already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my deluxe brush and I'm going to go into the pressed shadow Timid. I'm going to press it onto the side. I'm going to just sweep this all over the eyelid really quick. Like super easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Look at that. I think that whenever you put a pressed shadow all over the lid, it gives you a more youthful appearance because it evens out the tone of the lid. Great base to start with as well. So just taking my deluxe brush, sweeping that all over the lid like so. All right, next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my fluffy crease brush. And again, tools are important. I forget what my son and I were doing, but I was like, see, this is why tools are so important. I'm taking a little bit of the pressed shadow in the pigment Jealous, and I'm going to take that into the crease. Like so. Now, what I have is I have all of my pressed shadows on a big old magnetic board, and I have it setting down. But this is Jealous. It's like a nice brown color. I'm taking that into the crease to really help kind of build that depth in the crease. It's a little bit darker than Astute, so I don't normally use it as a transition color, but you can. It's another great option for a transition color if Astute is ever sold out. And again, I'm just taking that into the crease to build that depth and making sure that when my eyes are open, that you can still see the pigment. So kind of coming up here along the brow bone a little bit, and then just taking it in whatever's left on the brush into the inner corner to kind of just really add that depth to the eye. All right. So now is when we're going to get into a little bit more pigment. All right. So this next one, it's called Cynical. It's a matte teal green. All right. So what I'm going to do, and I'll attempt to hold this up. So this one is Jealous here. That's the one I use. This is Cynical, this matte teal green. I'm going to just take a little bit of that pigment onto the end of my fluffy crease brush. And I'm going to just take a little bit of product. This right here shows you how pigmented these shadows are, you all, because I'm barely using any shadow whatsoever. And look at that pigment. So just taking that in to the outer corner and then kind of taking whatever's left on the brush to kind of blend and smoke it out. All right, so this is the Be Bold eye look. All right, I'm literally tapping just a little bit of that shadow onto my fluffy crease brush and putting it into the outer corner. And then just kind of blending it. Does it look even? No, this side needs a little bit more. But when you do this, what happens is, hi, the dog's coming in. When you put that gelish down first, it really allows this pigment to blend so much smoother. All right, so having that transition color is key. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my blending brush and blend along the top here. I want to make sure I don't have any harsh lines. All right, just like that. Blend, blend, blend. I'm not worried about blending per se like here because I am going to add one more pigment. It's one of the new ones. So just taking that, blending it out. Look at that. So, so pretty. What I'm also going to do with that Cynical is I'm going to use that as my lower lash line color. So I'm going to put a little bit onto my crease brush. I'm going to take this down along the lower lash line. I want to keep it up close to the lash line. And I also don't pull it all the way in because I don't want to close the eye in, but I really want to see how it brings that shadow look all together. Love it. Let me go in now on the other side. Like so. And I go about to where my pupil is, in the center of my pupil. All right. So the last one that I'm going to apply, it's called Cautious. This is a metallic turquoise. It is one of the new limited edition pigments. And I'm going to apply it with my ring finger. I love it, you all. It is so, so pretty. Look at it right here. It's a metallic turquoise. I'm going to take a little bit and put it on my ring finger. My ring finger applies the least amount of pressure. Whenever you're applying pigments to your lid, you want to be gentle because that tissue or that skin on your lid is pretty thin and fragile. You want to be gentle to it. All right, so I'm just taking this into the inner corner and pressing it and meeting that Cynical. Look at that. Doesn't that look so pretty? OMG, I love it. You all, I always say I'm not a makeup artist. Anybody can do this, especially when you have the right tools. That makes the biggest difference. Practice helps too. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time, but look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Love this look. All right, so I'm going to take my blending brush again, and I'm going to just kind of go along the line here, make sure I don't have any harsh lines, that everything's transitioning nice and smooth. And that's it, you all. So if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. If you like these types of videos where I do like an in-depth tutorial, please make sure you let me know that in the comments below. I'm going to try to do as many of the eye looks that Younique has put up on the website. I don't have all of the pigments, but I have a lot of them. So I will try to create as many of the looks that they have. But if there are certain shadows you want to see, let me know that in the comments below. I'm just taking the Dip and Draw liquid liner and I'm stamping it along the lash line. Again, my tip is put your elbow on a sturdy surface, kind of look down in the mirror and use the side of the tool to kind of stamp it. This is going to really help frame the eyes, give the appearance of a fuller lash line. Just like that. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Look at that. So beautiful. So, so beautiful. So yeah, if there are certain color shadows that you want to see, let me know that. All right. There you have it. I'm going to jump off here, do my mascara. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And I hope you have a great day. Bye, everyone.